she still has her self-confidence. She's sure of herself. So then we say, oh, the fact that the other one is standing there, that's the reason why. Really, she wouldn't have been so sure of herself. It's the other one's fault because she sees the other one is so sure of herself. So she's also imitating the other one. And that's why you're not mashke two together. But if you see a little bit that she's not learning from the other one, that's already enough reason to say it's all right to do two together. So Gemara asks another kasha. Rosh says, me mashkin. Are you mashker? What did you just say? That if she's shaking from fear, so you could be mashker two sotas together. You give one, then you give the other one in the same maimad. You can do that. So Gemara asks another kasha. How could you do that? Voinosin mitzvahs chavilos. There's a cloud that you don't do mitzvahs, packages. That means to take two mitzvahs and put them together in one package and do them. Let's get it over with. It looks like you want to get it over with. Rashi says, chavilos. Give you see the Rashi? Shenira k'moshe olav l'masoi u'mimayr lefarik masoi. He wants to take off his load. So he does two mitzvahs together. You don't do that. Didnan ein mashkin shtei sotus kachas ve'metan shnei mitzoraim kachas. Two mitzoraim. It's also a process. There's first the shtei tziporim that you do michutz lamachna. Then Eitzeres Ve'ezev, the whole thing, you sprinkle the water with the blood of the tzipor. Then afterwards, after 7 days, he comes and brings karbonos. He sticks his fingers, thumbs in to the base of mikdash. You put the blood on his thumbs, and it's all seder. See, let's say he wants to do two together. He'll do the two meisim for two together, or the same thing. When rotzin shnei avodim kachas. Yeah, but the Eved comes to Bezdin, he wants to stay by his master. So you do Ritzia, you puncture the ear. You don't do two Avodim Kachas. It means like Lamosho, the two Avodim will come to Bezdin. Actually, Rashi says they both belong to the same person. Yeah, they both belong to the same person. And it came the time where the 6 years finished for both of them. Well, let's say for one they finished, one not. So the other, he'll say to this one, you want to stay here? Okay, wait another few days. He's going to also finish. We'll both go together to Bezdin, and you'll both tell your story to Bezdin together. You'll both say it one after the other, and it'll be boom, boom, and then you'll stay avodim. You don't do that.
It's called a mitzvah.
And you see from here
it's an avera to stay in Avdus.
Shomer is asking very good. But the Pshadi knew what's a teretz. Maybe if you think you will say it there. The teretz is like this, that Avad, it's an avera that he wants to stay in Eved is an avera. But once he wants to be an Eved, first of all, so it's a mitzvah on Bezdin to do it this way. Oh. First of all, it's actually two nekudas I'm saying here. One thing is, the Aveira is on him and the mitzvah is on Bezdin, so it's two separate things. But another thing, it is a mitzvah on the Eved. A mitzvah to let himself be near to. But even that is the pshat. After you said Ohavti, yes Adoni, so then you have this mitzvah. Where do you find the classical example of such a thing? You find it in Gzela, that somebody steals. Yeah. And then he has a mitzvah to give it back. See, there is such a thing. It's called lava nitek lesa. Here it's not as strong as over here. By Gzela, it's mamish. The pshat is the mitzvah, it fixes the lava. Maybe also it's to fix the lava. He did on Avera that he said, Ohavti Sadoni, so he fixes it by near. I mean, that's why he gets this punishment. And the Rashi, the Chazal is mashma that it's called a punishment. Since he Ozen Zeshe Shomal Har Sinai, he heard in Har Sinai, Ki Libnei Shavodim V'lo Avodim La Avodim, and he wants to be an Eved for an Eved. So So we puncture his ear because of Shabbat. It was a chasarn in his shmir, so he has to get he has to be nenash in the place where shmir comes in the ear. It is a knowledge. But so it could be it's a mitzvah on the heaven. And that's like a good chakira. That with Chus Yashamer we came up with an interesting chakira. The mitzvah of being rotzeh of the ear, is it a mitzvah on Bezdin or is it a mitzvah on David also? Is David Mekayim a mitzvah by letting himself be nirtzah? Then you could be choked. And there might be nafkaminas. I can't think of any nafkamin on the spot, but doesn't matter if we don't have nafkaminas. Just to understand, nafkamin is how to understand it. That's the nafkamina. Okay. So it says over here, you don't do mitzvah. But one thing is for sure, it's for sure a mitzvah on Bezdin. Just the chakir is there a mitzvah on the Eved also to let himself. Kol panim it's a mitzvah on Bezdin. So Bezdin is not allowed to bring two avodim for the same din Torah and do it one after the other, because it's called making mitzvahs, chavilas. You're making mitzvahs into a package. You're doing a package and it looks like you want to get it over with. So you're not allowed to do that. Vein orvin shtei agolos ke'achas. Shtei eglos kachas. You can't be erev two egla rufos, like for one. You found a dead body near a city, or between two cities. And then they found another one in another place. It doesn't have to be in the same place. It could be two separate places. Because the din of Egla Rufa is that after they find it, they take the Egla to a Nachal Eison, which doesn't have to be in that area. It's a kapara on the people of the city, but it has to be in a Nachal. What's Nachal Eison? I think there's two pshatim. Some say it means a dry land with stones, and the other one says whatever it is, but you take it to a nachal and your orif, you chop off the head of the egla. So let's say
that's strong. We're leaving Chodesh Eitonim now.
Yerach Eitonim, right? Strong. I mean, yeah. Nachal means strong. Eison means
Avos.
Eison Olam. Yeah. There's one pshat kifi b'mitzvah. It's two pshatim in the Gemara. One says Yerach Eitonim, the month of the Avos. But the meaning of the word is the same meaning, the strong ones. But Shaila is it kifi b'mitzvahs or is it kifi b'avos? Okay. So anyway, so they'll take two eglas to the Nachal Eison and be erev, chop off one after the other. You don't do that. Why? Lefish einos in mitzvahs chavilos. You don't do mitzvahs in packages. You don't put two mitzvahs in one package and do them together. So the kash is, anyway, it should be also to be mashkesh te sotas kachas. Again, sotas is for sure not a mitzvah, but on Bezdin, it is a mitzvah. No, for her to drink it is a mitzvah. Maybe it's for her a mitzvah to, no, I don't know. For her, if you talk about what her mitzvah is to be moda, not good, but suppose she knows she didn't do it. It could be also here also. If she knows that she didn't do it, so she's not moda, but a mitzvah to drink and be mevar them is maybe there is. Okay, good. That yesh la'ayin bazet. But Uncle Ponim, it's a kasha on the Bezdin. The Bezdin can't do such a thing anyway, because you're making mitzvahs chavilas. Oma ba'vetem Rav Kana lo kasha. Can be kohen echad, can be shnei kohenim. The whole din of einos in mitzvahs chavilos is by kohen echad. These over here by Soto Tzadin, that the kohen has to do the whole thing. So the kohen will write two pieces, on two klafim, and he'll erase it. He'll do the same kohen is going to erase it into two kalim, and he'll give one, and then he'll give the other one. That's also to do because that looks like chavilas that the kohen wants to get it over with. So he does each one, he does the both together. But if you have two kohenim doing it, so it's not called chavilos, so then it would have been mutter to do it And that we have the special Xeris HaKosov that Osha Levada, what does it tell us? That
9:45.
If they're both in the same Maimad, they're both in the same Bezdin. Did you hare the whole thing goes with Bezdin. The Maisim are done through a coin, but you do it in front of Bezdin and the Lishkas HaGozis in the base of Mikdash. So they stand in front of Bezdin together. So that you need Xeris HaKosov of Osha Levado not to do that. But the din of Chavilos, that there wouldn't be. This halacha of Ein Osin Mitzvahs Chavilos, the Gemara here brings it by how many things? Sota, Metzora, Avodim, and Eglarufa. 4 things the Gemara brings it on, that you don't do Kechot. But the Gemara Psachim brings it on other things, that you don't do what? The Kiddush and Avdol. The Gemara asks it as a kasha. No, the Gemara asks it as a kasha. And how can you do Kiddush and Avdol on the same coast? You know what I'm talking about? The what? The Yom